Welcome back to the African Girl Story. Today we'll be taking episode 2 and part 1. On today's episode, we'll be talking about passion gave me the opportunity to affect millions of lives. So this was how passion gave me a lot of opportunities. If you know that you need great opportunities, then be open to touching lives. Then secondly, always work with what you're passionate about. Most of the times, people just feel that Girl Power Africa International is just for only girls or for only women, because the name is Girl Power Africa International. Girl Power Africa International is a core humanitarian organization. It's an organization that is there to serve humanity, from the elderly to the orphanage to the out-of-school children and to the youth, from women, men, teens, and children. We have programs or events that are related to gender and age range. So when it is time for a particular gender or age range, we carry it out as it's supposed to be, but it's for all. Girl Power Africa International is not just for only women and girls, but it's for humanity. It is only called Girl Power Africa International because the visionary, it's a girl. It's supposed to be Girl Empower Africa, but to make it short, I called it Girl Power Africa. So this is how we're able to affect lives, millions of lives, starting from 2017 via these 5 projects. We had a project, End Violence Against Women and Girls. That program was for only women and girls. These 5 projects were all sponsored. I was the resource person as a core humanitarian to carry out the project. And the second project was Independence Day for Children. That program was for only children, for primary school children. End Violence Against Women and Girls, it was for 9 states in Nigeria. Independence Day celebration with children was still for 9 states. And the third project was Say No to Drug Abuse. That was for women, girls, boys, men, because drug abuse does not have any gender base attached to it. Anyone that is not disciplined can be a drug addict or might be using drugs unknown to them that they are even abusing it. So that program was for all. And the fourth program was Women Entrepreneurial Workshop. That particular program was for only women. And the last project was for the youth. Youth Capacity Project. And of course, all of these projects were not just only for River State's people. It was for the 9 states in the South-South zone. Via these projects, we were able to affect millions of lives. When I saw the love humanity had for me when I was visiting this state, when I saw what people were going through, when I saw that there is so much to do, from that 2017 and up till date, I derive pleasure in just touching lives. We've touched millions of lives positively, both in words, action, programs, both in counseling, in gifting, in mentorship, any way you want to call it, we've been touching lives. The African girl, Belema Mama, did all of this project as a resource person for other organizations. But for everything I did, I was convinced that I can also build more strength and structure by touching the lives of the elderly. So after all of this project, I made it a mandate to do December to Remember with the elderly since 2000. I also made it a mandate to do free medical outreach for children and the elderly. December to Remember is for me to gift them, sometimes wrapper, men, footwear, and I feed them. Then for the free medical outreach, I partner with some hospitals, some communities, their chiefs, AZs, and all of that. I think the last one in 2023 or 22, one of it, I partnered with Ministry of Health. They gave me the finance, part of the finance, and I was able to also bring in some doctors and nurses. You needed to see how some elderly would have been dead of BP because their BP has risen to something that they cannot even manage, if not for that outreach. Some of the elderly have not dewormed before. Some can't remember when last they took malaria drugs. Some of the children were not immunized. So the healthcare brought in some of their workers that immunized the children. Of course, the parents were together with them. So the ones that have been immunized, they told us they have. The ones that have not, they gave them immunization for free, between 1 to 5 years. So what am I trying to say? Girl Power Africa International is a humanitarian organization, not for only women, but for women, girls, youth, elderly, orphans, out of school children, for humanity as a whole. And since 2018, it became a lifestyle for me. Give it up for the African girl for more. All you can see from her or expect from her is only more. The African Girl Story is happening every Tuesday and Thursday. So make it a set of videos. I remain the ambassador, Afia Mama, that African girl with the divine ultimate mandate.